All right, Coach, just get started with an opening statement real quick.
Yeah, it's hard to put into words that you're not going to be practicing tomorrow. I didn't think we had our best game or effort today. We struggled at times on the defensive end. Obviously, Amagroso was really, really good in the second half. Didn't really have an answer. We tried a couple different things on her, and she just kind of had that will to make shots and timely shots. But overall, thrilled for the first season. This one's going to hurt for a little bit, but proud of our seniors, the four who stuck together and bought into what we were doing. And then I think that was a trickle-down effect of our younger guys. So we'll take a lot of positives from this season. But obviously, tough loss to swallow.
Questions for Coach Duffy?
Coach, firstly, just talking about those seniors, what's it going to mean to, lose them this? What has their impact been in the locker room this season?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I think Molly McDonough was a great example of that tonight. She, had a bad sprained ankle early in the week and gave everything she could to warm up and try and play a few minutes in a lot of pain. And that hurt us a little bit, just losing our emotional leader and toughness on the defensive end. And, her and Kayla really kind of quarterback our defense from the understanding and the IQ. But, they've all contributed in so many ways. I think Kayla Brown is the one that sticks in my mind who's had the most growth. When I met her back in the spring and summer, I wasn't sure what her last year was going to be like, coming off a shoulder injury and some things like that. And she's continued to be locked into the change, and and then she's going to be going off to medical school, which is pretty awesome. So it's phenomenal to see. One of the things I talked about when I first met them, we have to have the mentality to want to be great in everything. They were so good on the academic side, and I really believe that they could have that mentality. They could be great on the basketball side too, and there's no reason. So, and having belief from us and our staff that if they put in the work, they're going to see some results. So yeah, those two were really important. And then Meg's accepting her role all year, in and out of the lineup, and just being that competitive spirit and practice and helping us in games is really good. And then Jazz Smith, unfortunate if we would have had her, who knows. She was really good from a guard side of things, but battled injuries her whole career and even in high school. So those four have been special. I told them in the locker room, I hope we have a really long relationship for years to come, even though I only had them a year. I hope I see a lot of them in the future coming back.
When you look at the stats across the board, they're all reasonably similar except for one, the shooting percentages. Do you attribute that more to their defense on you guys, or it seemed like you had an awful lot of open shots that just weren't going down?
Yeah, I think a little bit. They turned up their defensive pressure a little bit, and so we took some kind of contested shots at times, but then you saw as the game went on, we had opportunities to finish some layups. Kendall had a couple open threes, and I thought we lost our composure a little bit. We messed up on a couple sets we've been running all year, and just some uncharacteristic things that we had worked really hard to be all about here. But that's going to happen, and I told them in every timeout, like, this is still going to be a game if you keep defending, and that's when Amagroso kind of went loose too, when we kind of got it back a little bit and kind of got our legs back and under us and started executing. We didn't have an answer for her. We were trying to trap her a little bit, and we put Kayla on her for some more length, and she had that just experienced first team all kid in the A10, and unfortunately I thought she was a difference maker.
So what's the number one thing you're going to take away from this first season here?
Yeah, that's hard to answer right now. This is going to sting for a little bit as a competitor, but I think this place at Miami and our administration has exceeded my expectations in the first year of just having people excited about our program and Jack's program over on the men's side. And I didn't know how many wins we were going to get or what our team was going to look like. I think we were so focused on just the work ethic it takes to improve your team, and that comes from David and, Brock and down the line with Jude of then how our coaches act of, like, we want to win. And it's one thing just to say it, but now you got to put in the time. And, our staff's been going really, really hard for almost a year now, and it's paying off. I got a tremendous group of people around me that I think, nothing's going to be guaranteed next year. We got to continue. I always say if you don't win the thing, you got to look back and say, what do we need? What piece to the puzzle do we need to make our team better? So we're going to do that. we're going to get on the road recruiting, and then I think here in a couple weeks we'll have a banquet to celebrate our seniors more than anything. But it's been a tremendous first year, a ton of positive things, and hopefully it's not just a one and done. We're going to keep moving this program in the right direction.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
All right, here with sophomore forward Savannah Kleeser. Questions for Savannah?
Some general thoughts on the game to start out? What do you think about it out there?
Definitely disappointed in the outcome. We gave it all we got. There were definitely like defensive breakdowns that we could have gotten better, and we knew coming in we were really gonna have to focus on defense because they could score the basketball. They're very good at scoring, and our offense just comes along with our defense. So we just need to put more emphasis on defense.
It was a really physical battle. What did you notice, especially from the post, that was different about this game?
Yeah, we knew we needed to get position early, jump to the ball in defense so that they couldn't throw it in. There were just a few times that they got positioning on us, and when they got it, we knew that they were great scorers. So, like I said, just defense again.
Coming down the stretch, you guys, it was a close game going into the fourth quarter. I mean, what are you thinking at that point? You hadn't really stopped Oma Grosso, and really she took over there in the beginning of the fourth quarter as well.
Yeah, we talked a lot about her coming into the game, and we knew we needed to stop her. Fourth quarter, we had full confidence in our ability to end up winning the game. We knew it was going to take every single ounce of energy. We had every ounce of effort that we could give in order to win it on the defensive end once again, and just came up a little short.
Any more questions?
The team really struggled shooting overall. You were really the only one that didn't struggle. Where did you kind of find your stroke in the middle of all that?
We knew that we needed to work the ball inside. We said we needed to have a big inside presence, and we talked about that, and even getting it in to kick it out, which we found success in against Central in our last game. But just taking it one-on-one, having confidence. I gained confidence the past couple games, and just carrying that through into this game was huge.
So what are the big takeaways from this season, walking away with 21 wins and a WNIT appearance?
Yeah, just our progress that we've had is phenomenal. Where we came from last year was just like all the hard work that we put in it really showed. And want to thank our seniors. They were a huge part of it, buying in with only 1 year left. It was incredible. They were the leaders of the whole movement. So,
Anything else? All right, thanks, Savannah.
thank you.